What is up, everybody? This is Omega Belmont back again with another statue and figure talk of the week. I got some pretty awesome figures I wanted to talk about or give you guys a look at, of course, pre-orders, new figures, and pre-owned figures. So, as usual, we start out with the pre-order stuff first. And I do have a few. There's a few of them that just creeped up on me, so I'm like, I'm gonna add those in there real quick. So I'm just gonna go through the pre-orders pretty quick because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I have to cover, and then just a few new, and then a few of pre-owned. So, anyways, let's get started with the pre-order stuff. The first one is from Nippon Yisen. This is actually I guess a limited edition Black Panther from SH Figuarts. Like I said, these are pretty awesome looking figures. They mostly the fact that now they're doing a lot of the Marvel stuff. They have the Captain America, Iron Man, now Black Panther. I think there's an Ant-Man one too. I'm not 100% sure with that, but like I said, these are, I don't know if you can buy them from amiami.com, so this is actually from Nippon Yisen. Yasen, because like I said, it may be a limited edition, so it's probably sold at certain places only. But like I said, it's pretty awesome looking. I like it, and it does have a release date of, what is it? November 30th. So when it says November 30th, it's not really November 30th. It's kind of like that release date. It could be before that or it could be after that. So they kind of like to have it at the 30th or whatever the last day of the month is. So they kind of want to keep it like that. So it has a November date on it. But you know what? It could be any time between that. So, and then it is about 6,900 yen. So you're looking at about a little bit about $65 plus shipping. So, and it looks cool. I think it looks fantastic. To me, I think Black Panther was the coolest part of Civil War over Spider-Man. As cool as Spider-Man was, they kind of ruined it with the commercial. They kind of showed him off ahead. I think Black Panther looks pretty awesome, and he has some pretty kick-ass moves. If you haven't seen the movie yet, so I won't spoil anything. Next up is from amiami.com. Most of these are pretty much from amiami.com. There's not much coming out in Big Bad Toy Store, so I'm just kind of like, maybe I'll just go to the Japan side. Mostly with their Golden Week done from last week, there's stuff coming out now. There's more and more things coming out. So there's a few other ones here. So this one's from Playarts Kai, so it's Square Enix's line. Players Kai, they're more of an action figure. You can move them around, but they're pretty tall looking. They're about 12, roughly around 11 to 12 inches tall, so pretty awesome stuff. This is from Players Kai from the Final Fantasy 15. This is the main character, Noctis. I've seen this one. This is actually the one that they have it pre-ordered if with the super limited edition the Final Fantasy 15 is getting, so it's like $200 something. So this one comes with the game and so much other stuff. So this one is, like I said, about 12 inches tall. It does have a release date of, let me looking at this, September 2016, and it is priced at about 9,780 yen, so about $94, $93. Like I said, they are pretty expensive, so you gotta watch out for that. I think I've seen like the DC ones go for like $120, $130 off the bat. I think the Metal Gear Solid one, if you're looking for quiet, good luck with that, because that's like $300 or $400 to buy that. I wish I would have pre-ordered it, but I wasn't looking forward to that. So I don't like Players Kai too much, but a lot of people like them. So of course, because there's a bunch of them, but I'm not a big fan of Players Kai. Like I said, action figures are a little rough around the edges for me. So unless it's a character I really like. I don't know much about Noctis because of course the game is coming out soon, but that's pretty much it. So next up is from amiami.com. Also, this one is from Kotobukiya. This is from Kotobukiya's horror Bishujo line. So you see the Freddy Krueger one, Jason. They're coming out with a Chucky one. This is Edward Scissorhands. If you guys remember Edward Scissorhands back in 90 something with is it 90s? I'm pretty sure it was 90 something. I don't remember, like early 90s. This is Tim Burton's movie with Johnny Depp as the main character, the guy with the scissor hands. So they're coming out for some awesome stuff here. This is Edward Scissorhands. I think it looks freaking fantastic. I love it. I like her expression. I like how she's kind of like dangling her hands like this, and then there are like just a bunch of scissors, and then her base, is that like snow on her base or something? I don't know what that is. Let me check it real quick. I don't know what it is. It's like, what is it? I don't know. It looks like snow to me. This probably isn't, because it looks like wood floor, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it looks. Maybe it is snow. But I personally really love this one. They're also coming out with a Chucky one, hopefully soon. I think that one's not on pre-order yet. I'm totally buying that one, because as a kid, Chucky scared the crap out of me. So I'll be buying that. But this is Edward Scissorhands from the Horror Bishuja line. So I like I said, Kotobukiya stuff is always really high quality with a good price. So price wise, it's about $75, so about $70, with a release date of October 2016. So it's coming up pretty soon here. And then next, the Edward Scissorhand ones, and this one was just pretty much announced today. This is from another one from Kotobukiya, their Art FX Plus. So these are kind of a smaller size. The plus size are about 1/10 scale as usual, but I had to put this one up, and I literally went up and I pre-ordered both of them right away. This is from the DC line. This is Batman the Animated Series. Like, I think it looks freaking awesome. He looks beastly. He does come with a few faces. It's kind of funny looking, but he has one where let's see if I can find. Let me find those faces. He comes with a lot of faces actually. He comes with like a kind of mad face, a fighting face, and then he also comes with a it's kind of like scared face. It just looks freaking awesome. I like how he looks like. But this is from the animated series. The Batman animated series was one of my favorite, cartoons growing up. And you know what? To me, this looks freaking awesome looking. So it does have it is only about $39 something. It's pretty cheap. Like I said, the 1/10 scale stuff are usually pretty small size. This one is probably only, I want to say, probably around 6 inches tall. About 6 inches tall. And then with like I said, about $39 or 4,200 yen. A little bit less than probably $39, like $38 or something like that. And with a release date of October, so it's coming out the same time as Edward Scissorhands. So, but like I said, I had to do this. If they do come out with Bruce Timm as the artist, I think that's his name was. If they do come out with a Justice League one and then a Superman animated series one, I would totally. And then they have a Harley Quinn one. They have a Robin one, a Nightwing one. Oh my gosh, this is freaking me out. It would be so awesome to have that. Next up is from the new release line. There isn't much that I wanted to talk about. There's just pretty much 2, so it's pretty short for the new releases. The first one is from Gaming Heads. This is from the Elder Scrolls V. I think the Elder Scrolls V is Skyrim, right? Yeah, Skyrim. This is the Nightingale statue, about 16 inches tall. It's a really tall statue, and then it's priced at about $299. So I think that should be a pretty decent price for the statue there. Like I said, I don't know much about Skyrim. I mean, I played it, of course. I've beaten the storyline and things like that. I haven't done much, but I think this is like the assassin, I guess. But like I said, it is pretty tall, about 16 inches tall. Priced at about $299, so it's up there. So then after that is from Mezco. Of course, Mezco does a lot of these action figure type deals. This is an awesome, growing up too. I kind of watched this series. It's from Thundercats. It's called the Mega Scale Thundercats 14-inch Tigra. So they're coming out with a Tiger one, which just came out, and then they are coming out with a Lionel one, which I'm totally excited for that. But like I said, Mezco does pretty awesome stuff, and he looks cool. I might have to get this one if I'm getting Lionel too. So I don't know yet, but they're 14 inches tall with a price of about $39.99. So pretty cheap for how big it is. I don't know if I have any place for him. He'll just stay on the top there with everybody else on my statues there. So, but to me it looks freaking awesome. So that is it for the pre-orders and new releases. Next up, I'm going to be talking about some stuff from. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Close that tab there. Some stuff from some own stuff from AmiAmi.com and Mandrake, which is 4 total, 2 from Ami and 2 from Mandrake. The first one is from AmiAmi.com. This is Akatsuki from Log Horizon. If you guys haven't seen Log Horizon, it's kind of like Sword Art Online, or more like a dot hack kind of anime where these characters get stuck into their MMO character self. This is the little ninja girl that was kind of in the beginning. I only watched like the first maybe 2 or 3 episodes. It's the one that in the beginning where it's actually a she plays as a guy character, and then she had asked the main character for a potion to turn herself to what she looks like. So it's pretty cool. But it's an expensive figure. It's from what is it from? Aquamarine. I don't think I have any. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe. But it's a really expensive figure. It is. Let's see. It has a listing price of 10,000 yen, which is about $100. It did have a listing price at 1,400, so that is crazy for a 1/7 scale figure. She is about she's about like 6-7 inches tall only, so it's a pretty expensive. But I guess like 1/7 scale, she's a shorter character anyway. So, but it is a pretty expensive figure. So I think if you're a big fan of that series, it's only like 1 or 2 figures out for that. I don't know. I think this might be the first one. I would definitely get it, but like I said, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, about 10,000. It's still at 10,000 for release. Actually, the release is about a little bit cheaper than that, about 500 yen cheaper, 600 yen cheaper, and the used price is expensive. And the item in box is about A-, so it's really good. And then the box is B, so B is kind of like little scruff marks and things like that. So next is from Figma. If you remember Figma, they do a lot of the action figures, they're actually really awesome looking action figures. I got the Guyver one. I got the Yakuza one that's coming out soon. I think that's pretty much I have for Figuarts, but I'm not too much into the collector, the Figuarts, Figmas and things like that. Just characters I like, I'll buy them, but action figure wise, yeah, I tend to stay away from them. I'm more statues and figures. So anyways, this is from Card Capture Sakura. This is Sakura, which is awesome. If you've seen it, it's little yeah, but you know what, it's a kind of anime I watched back then too. It was on like, what was that? What's that called again? Oh my gosh. But back then I used to watch these, Card Capture Sakura. Actually, I only watched a few episodes, not much. So I don't remember anything about it. So I'll remember there was a boy in there that uses cards. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, this has a price of 4,750 yen. It is a box of. Oh, I gotta go to it first. Which is a little bit cheaper than this release price. This release price is about 4,700 yen, so a little bit cheaper. The box or the item is an A with a box of B, so it's still pretty new right there. It's about probably 5 inches tall, so a little bit smaller, but like I said, it's a Figma. Figmas are about 5.5 to 6 inches tall, so she's roughly around that size. I did have a few other ones from AmiAmi.com, but they were all pretty much bought out, and I was like, no. I kind of saved them early on, and then now they're all gone. So then we are switching over to Mandrake. Mandrake does have a whole bunch of new stuff they're going through, so I just kind of clicked them real quick and I saw a few of them. I was kind of going through them and see what I can get. I do have 2 from them, which one of them I have, the other one I kind of want to get, but until I get the other characters on. The first one is from Vertex. If you've seen my Sylvaria Bless statue, the newest one that came out, they have this one on Mandrake. What is the price for this? 1,600 yen. I don't remember what I paid for that. Maybe about 1,500 yen. It's a little bit cheaper than that. Maybe actually I might have paid a little bit more, but this one is pretty new. I don't see any blemishes or anything like that on there. The box still looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of scuff marks here and there, but other than that, it's pretty simple stuff. And then the last one here is from Mega House, from their Gem series. This is Shishio from Makoto Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin, which is possibly my favorite anime. And the gem series are, you know, mostly if you're trying to buy Makoto is a little cheaper, but going trying to get Kenshin is a pain in the butt because it's really expensive for the figure. But I've been looking for Makoto and Kenshin for a while now, and I see this here. I'm going to tab it, but you know what? If you guys want it, I suggest you buy it first of all because I got Anime Central coming up, and I don't want to spend any money, and I probably will spend this if nobody buys it. But you know what? It looks cool. Makoto is, like I said, he's way OP. He's kind of like the Majin Buu or Cell of Kenshin. He's super OP and things like that, so I'm a big fan of him, and I thought he was a little bit too strong, but anyways, yeah, so this one looks pretty cool. I think they're only about, I want to say about 9 inches tall, maybe 8 to 9 inches tall, so pretty decent size. But like I said, these are the gem series, and they are pretty expensive at times, mostly the Kenshin one. This one is still pretty, I think they were like only like 9,000 yen when they first came out, but now they're super, you know, the price for them are super inflated. It's crazy. Mostly Kenshin. Kenshin, I think, it's about 15 or 16,000 yen, so it's pretty up there, 150 bucks, 160 bucks. It's crazy. But that is it for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and hopefully you guys come back next week when I talk more about new pre-ordered and pre-owned statues and figures and action figures. So hopefully you guys come back next week. This is Omega Balmung. I see everybody. Peace out.